Hello, it's Packard again. We're gonna do Ivanka Trump, and this is my naive wisdom chart. So I make these charts up in my head, but uh, it looks it looks something like this. I want to show you something. So this is a chart. All right, it looks complicated. It is. So I like this one because 0 is straight ahead, and the degrees of yes and the degrees of no, or whatever I want it to be, you know. And then I switch to another chart like this as I'm doing the reading, like this. And I just go back and forth in my head between the charts, and I change them, like from 1 to 100, or I can change it to 1 to 1,000,000. It doesn't matter. I'm zeroing in on the truth. And I just did one for how many 10 souls are there on the planet. Now I have Christ avatars, there's 3, all right? And then, for example, humans that are 10s, it's sort of rare. I forget, between 90, it's less than 100,000 out of 7 billion people. There's 100,000 10s, and they're scattered around the planet. And they do their thing, all right? I usually don't want to give like a rating on a live human being, all right? But I made an exception a few times, usually a political person, to make a point of where we're going. And the political people, especially when they're running countries and governments, they give that they don't have any privacy. We have a right to know whether it's an antichrist or not. But we won't be able. Okay, here's Ivanka, right? Over here is extreme wisdom, all right? Political wisdom and wisdom, which is applied spiritual wisdom, all right? It's a combination. It's something I made up, all right? Okay, so here's Ivanka. Let's call her right now. Can you see this? We're going to, show me where she is on this scale. And over here is political naiveness. Okay, where is she? She's okay. Can you give me a okay? Where is she? Okay, Ivanka, please. No, where is she right now, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, she's like a -3, -4. All right. Where will she be when she becomes president of the United States? What's this? Wow. She's the point of that. She's like +7, +8. She's going to change completely in the next 2 years. So, as I said, I told you before, the signpost is if Vice President Pence resigns for whatever reason, removed from office. I think he's going to resign, let's say, for some reason. And if that happens, then all the other things I'm saying are going to transpire, i.e., Ivanka becomes president, the economy gets really rough. We're going to go through this extreme transition. We're going to get rid of all the dark entities, on and on and on. That is a signpost. If that doesn't happen, then we're on another timeline. So don't worry about it. So right now, don't worry about anything right now anyway, all right? It's not here to worry. It's here to become mentally, emotionally, spiritually tough to be able to see our way through what the changes and knowing that ultimately this will be good for humanity and our own souls. This is a test for us. It's a test. And you actually volunteered. You raise your hand before you're born and say, I can do that. Let me at them. I'm going to go down to earth and I'm going to do this. And a lot of you are having second thoughts about that. But you already voted. You're already here. So you might as well make the most of it. All right? So you can see between now and when she takes over in 2 years. It's less than 2 years now, by the way. I mean, we've been talking about this, and these months are ticking off pretty fast. So that's the signpost. So if we'll look in, I suspect Pence is sometime next year. Okay, I think in the first quarter he should resign, but it could go on. I'm not 100% sure. So, and then she's going to go through a radical change. So what you see now is not the person we're going to have, and she may have, angelic help to really push her. Right now, she's kind of naive. You know, she's hanging out with her New York friends, you know, and they eat tofu and lobster and stuff and drink nice champagne and groovy coffees. But she's going to find out that they don't have the conviction. She needs to get what her father has, which is, I can take a hit, that kind of attitude. And you just, I've been there in a way. I take it. You just say it. I can take this. This is nothing. And people are pounding on you, and they're smearing you, and you just say, I can do this. I'm going to go forward. I have a goal. I know what's going on. And especially as you get more and more connected, we're gonna go for it. Okay, I thought you might find that a little interesting. This doesn't interest a lot of people, but as long as I still get a few views, I'll keep doing these. Bye bye.